Hey guys, I'm the developer of Quiz Movies and Series, which is a mobile game on the Google Play Store. The game is completely free, so I will leave a link on the description and in the first comment of this video so you can try it. I hope you play it, that will help me a lot and I will appreciate it a lot. Okay, in this video I'm gonna explain to you 7 tips that will allow you to increase the amount of downloads of your app or mobile game on the Google Play Store. Increasing the amount of downloads is very important because that will increase the amount of users, and at the same time it will also increase the revenue that this app or mobile game make, which is very helpful and interesting for all of us that are interested in the mobile game industry or mobile app industry. Why you should listen to me? Because as I said, I am the developer of Quiz Movies and Series, which is a game that got 150,000 downloads, more than 150,000 downloads on the Google Play Store. And I got all these downloads thanks to these 7 tips. I did not pay for any ad campaign on Facebook, Instagram, or any of those. I got all these downloads organically. And as you're seeing here in the screen, this is the amount of downloads. You can see a really big peak, and this peak I got it from using these 7 tips. I have not used anything else. These tips work for me. I'm sure that they will work for you, and you can have. I'm sure that this will increase the amount of downloads, users, and revenue. If you're interested in knowing how much revenue an app that has 150,000 downloads make, I will leave you up here in this etiquette, so you can go to a video that I made where I talk about the revenue that my game Quiz Movies and Series has and is making now. I'm sure that you will like that video, so you can go ahead and watch it. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna talk about these 7 tips. The first tip is ASO. ASO is the most important thing in your mobile app or game. This will make your game more to rank better in the Google Play Store search, so you will have more downloads, more options, more downloads. Yeah. So be sure of taking care of your ASO. Your ASO is basically your app icon, your app screenshots, your app description, your app title, your app short description. If you have a video, that will also help you a lot. ASO is basically the things that make your app or game easy for the users to find. Okay, so you will want to make a very impressive app icon, a very impressive screenshot, a very impressive description and title. All those things really work hard to have really good to a store listing, because that will help you a lot to increase the amount of downloads. I will probably be doing a video talking more in detail about ASO, so please subscribe so you can access to that video when it's available. Okay, the second tip is a pre-registration campaign. Okay guys, pre-registration is very important because that will increase the momentum of your app or mobile game. I did it for this game. I did not got a lot of downloads, a lot of pre-registrations. I got like 100, but think about it, 100 downloads on the first day, just at the moment when your game is released, will boost your downloads a lot. I would really recommend to do a pre-registration campaign with your friends, family, on Facebook groups, on an Instagram account if you have it. It really helps to increase the amount of downloads, trust me. And there is also an option in the pre-registration campaign. You can say that if you can give a reward to those users that pre-register for your game or app, so I didn't use that, but I'm sure that will increase the downloads even more. So again, do a pre-registration campaign. Make sure that you make able for your users to have to access to a pre-registration campaign. That's very helpful. I mean, it's just activating an option in the Google Play Store. I'm sure. The third tip is increasing the game reviews. Okay, and this is obvious, like having a very good average review will make users download your app. But not only having a good review is good, also having a lot of written reviews. Why? Because the algorithm or Google Play Store also use the keywords on your reviews to rank your app for certain keywords. So you have to incentivize your users to review your app or game. I always give a reward to my users when they review my game. I don't ask them for a 5 stars review. I only ask them for a written review, where they explain me in which ways I can improve my app, or in this case my game, and that written reviews are going to make your app or game rank better for certain keywords. I have tried it, and having better reviews and having more reviews increase your app downloads a lot. So be aware of that. Incentivize your users to give your app or mobile game reviews, because it's very important. The tip number 4 is to update your app constantly. Okay, updating your game okay, so the way you update your game is like you have to update seeing your written reviews. In the written reviews, the user will tell you what things they like and what things they don't like, what things they will want your game or app to have. So updating constantly your game not only will polish the game for new users, but will also adapt your game for the market. Having a constantly updated game will make people to download more your game, because they will see that you are taking care of your audience, of your users, of your app, and that will cause a good impression that will increase the amount of downloads. And also Google Play, the algorithm or Google Play helps those apps that are being constantly updated. So have that in mind. Update your game constantly, because it's very, very, very important. Okay, I'm gonna make a parenthesis here. I will be making videos about game development, app development, ASO, and how to increase your downloads. So you would like to subscribe if you are really interested in this work. I will talk about all my experience, and as I said to you, I already have another video of the amount of revenue that I got with my first mobile game. So go ahead, subscribe. I will make a lot of interesting videos, and I'm sure that you will like them. Okay, so let's go with tip number 5. Tip number 5 is increase the user retention. When Google Play sees that your game is being used a lot, they will recommend it more. So increasing the amount of users, the amount of users and how long they stay in your game or app, it is very important. The most time you keep your players on the game or your users on the app will cause an increase on your app downloads. So how you can increase the user retention? Basically using notifications, using rewarded daily rewards, and yeah, basically that's all things that make your users to come back to your app and keep using it will increase the amount of downloads. So keep that in mind when you're making your app. Do that. Or if you have already an app or game on the Google Play Store, make an update that will increase the user retention, that is focused on the user retention. Tip number 6 is to test your game screenshots, app icon, title, using A/B testing. In the Google Play console, you can use what is called the A/B testing, and this is the most important feature of the Google Play console, because here you can try different store listings. You can try different icons and see which one is doing better. You can try different screenshots and see which one is doing better, which set is doing better. So you can increase the conversion of downloads of the amount of people that enter to your game or app store listing. So keep that in mind. Do a lot of testing. Every time do testing. Each time you see or you have a new idea for a screenshot or app icon, go ahead and do a test and see if it works well, and change it to it, and keep doing always your keep doing A/B testing all the time. Yeah, so because that will increase your downloads a lot. This is a fact. I mean, Google will tell you this variant is doing better, so go ahead and change into it. That's a fact. That's one of the most important tips that I have used and have helped me a lot. And tip number 7 is to market your game. It is very important to share your game on Facebook groups, on your Instagram account. Tell your friends to share it. Tell your family to share it. Tell everyone to share your game, and create posts on Reddit, create posts on different forums, make a video about your game. All these things, all these marketing campaigns that are free are very important. Even though they might seem insignificant, they are very, very, very helpful, and they have helped me a lot. I will really, really recommend you to go ahead and market your game. Okay guys, these are the 7 tips that work for me a lot. Each time I make a game or app and I publish on the Google Play Store, I use these tips. They increase my downloads a lot. And yeah, basically they are free. You don't have to pay anything for it, and you can try it, and I'm sure that they will work for you. Okay, so as I said, I will be uploading videos about this, about ASO tips, more focused on the first tip. Okay, so different tips for the first tip. So please go ahead and subscribe. I'm sure that you will be that you will like this channel, and I will be uploading very interesting videos. And go ahead and watch my video about the revenue of my first mobile game. It is here. I'm sure that you will be very interested on it. Yeah, that's it. Bye guys.